Have you ever felt like your life is not really your own, like it was chosen for you, like the school you go to, your friends, even like cuz I know this is going to sound weird. Some people like me for instance, I understand, okay, this is going to sound weird. I have a sister and brother, mother and stuff like that, but I felt like I didn't even belong in that family. So I know that sounds weird. Like for instance, we never really had any family talk or whatever. My mother used to always cook food and stuff. She can cook, um, but we never had any real conversations. My brother and sister, we never really talked or we never hugged or nothing like that. But yet we were related, and our whole family was like that. So what I'm trying to say to you, just because somebody's related to you doesn't mean, I don't know, that y'all a good fit or whatever. Um, so I spent most of my life, I was mostly to myself, but I was with a crowd, but I was kind of with myself at the same time. It wasn't like sad or anything like that. It's just that's the way it is. But back to my point, you go to these schools, you're in this area, right? And a lot of times you're not where you want to be. And a lot of people they stay where they're at and they don't move around because it's more comfortable. But come to find out, if you do actually move around and become adventurous and do stuff with your life and go to places you want to go, you'll find out that where you at is not your end result. You know what I mean? So I really do believe that if you go out and explore, you'll find the people that you were meant to hang around with, your tribe, as so to speak. Because with me, um, I'm what you call weird in a way because me being a male, I don't watch football or sports, but I do make beats. I make music. I like drawing. I like creating stuff. I like learning stuff. Um, I'm really on the alpha side, and I don't know. I would rather play football than to watch it, if that makes sense. Or I would rather play tennis than watch it. Because I think it's more fun when you participate in these things. I believe in being a first person. Like if you play video games, I believe in being a first person type person. Uh, I don't believe in being sort of like an NPC, a non-playable character. Just does one thing over and over again, don't have any decision or whatever. That's what most people are in this world. They're NPCs, and I like things where like bowling. I like participating in stuff when it comes to physical activity. Um, I like science fiction. I like movies that have a lot to do with time travel. I think that's pretty cool. Theory, um, like stuff that's unpopular to most people, like stuff that might be the truth but people don't believe it. Um, I like helping people and stuff like that. But I mean, I always, even in school or whatever, I was always a person. I'll make people laugh or whatever, you know. And they will always think that this is really weird. They will always think I either smoked weed or something. I'm not knocking weed. I just don't smoke weed. But people always think because the way my personality is, I'm smoking weed or I'm drinking some alcohol. And the weirdest thing is this: when they find out I don't, they treat me weird. You know what I mean? They say, how do I explain it? They say, "Oh man, oh he don't drink, dude. Okay, I don't drink. Get over it." Okay, there's some people in this world that could be funny, entertaining, and have fun without drinking alcohol. I mean, yeah, okay. But that thing that just happened, that was a motion sensor light. I had to move the camera around to get it to come back on, but I don't know. But I think more people should go on trips right now, like train trips. Download this app called Cheap Flights. Called Cheap Flights. There, I took a plane trip from Baltimore and Texas round trip for $49. I mean, it was on Spirit, but I mean, it was $49. So if you want to like do this, plan a weekend where you take a plane somewhere and do it like 2 months in advance or whatever. And your job, usually most people are off on the weekends, or you find a way to be off, right? And what you do is get on a plane and go somewhere. Even if you just spend a day there, it will change your life. You'll be forever changed. I know I am. I don't regret leaving Baltimore. I can't stand Baltimore. And those people that say, "Oh man, I love Baltimore." Even Dave Chappelle was saying Baltimore suffers. Even the president said Baltimore is trash. I don't know why people keep saying I love Baltimore, but they don't say why. You know what I mean? Baltimore is like oh man, it needs help. You know what I mean? So I mean, you shouldn't stay where it's negative and people kill each other and people don't care about life. You should go where people have the same type of vibes. My vibe is, chill. I like to make jokes, make people laugh, enjoy themselves, enjoy life. I don't like that hate. I'm gonna kill you. You know, that's why I mostly listen to, especially when I DJ. I do deep house, trance, dance music. Don't get me wrong. I'm familiar with hip hop, like Uzi Vert and all those people that do rap and even rock and stuff like that. But I believe you should have a multi-genre playlist of things you listen to. Anybody that listens to one genre over and over again should try another genre. Just try it. Like Indian music, African music is pretty cool too. Even some opera music is pretty cool. Expand your horizons and listen to like cool shit. But me personally, I don't like negativity. I don't like people that just like to bring you down, because your energy is your aura and your aura is your power. And the higher your aura and your energy is, the more stuff you're able to do. So my message is this: find a way. If you can't move like I did, do mini vacations. It's easy to do. Do mini vacations, and then when you take the vacation, like do it over a weekend, and take a $100 plane trip, or a train trip or plane trip. Or if you're driving, drive an hour or 2 hours away to another city and just hang out there. And I guarantee you, comment back and let me know how it went. I guarantee you're going to tell me, "Oh man, this was amazing. Look at this other city I was at." Go there, chill, hang out, get some food, and just be in a totally different city. Drive 2 hours away, be in a totally different city, and see how that works. See how your aura changes, how you feel. You'll feel like a better person. And then you get to the point, because I started out like that, then you're going to start doing stuff like this, like moving, right? Now, moving from Baltimore, now I'm in Arizona. I have an Airbnb in Arizona, and then I'm going to go to California. That sounds crazy, but it really isn't. It's not crazy at all. If you think about it, if you want to go and do things you need to do, just do it. Because at the end of the day, you'll be happy with yourself. And the worst thing is regret. Regret is just straight murder. So if you try everything and fail, you had a full life. A regret is murder. It's murder on your soul. So this is your message now. Start planning your mini vacations. Get out there, enjoy yourself, because there are parties in different areas. There are events in different. It don't have to be a party. There are events in different cities. Get the Meetup app. You ever use the Meetup app? Get the Meetup app. Go to different cities. I like going to like what's it called, Tomorrow World or so whatever. I like going to those dance parties because you see people of all ages there. It's not, they won't discriminate. You know, you could be dancing, you could be my age and dancing around with people that's like twice younger than you. Who cares? Gotta enjoy your life, bro. Because at the end of life, nobody gives a f. And you want to hear something crazy? Like I remember when a doctor asked me, they said, "So who should we call in an emergency?" You know what I told them? I told them no one. You know, if I leave, I just leave. No one should be called and given that news. Let them live their life. I think we should live life to the fullest. Don't let nobody stop you, including your family, for doing the best you want to do. Don't let your job hold you back. Remember, because we have Airbnbs, right? It changes the game. Because back in the day, before Airbnbs, you have to be like, you have to have a hotel. You have to pay a lot of money up front or whatever. You have to check out an apartment. But now we have Airbnbs. You could just rent an Airbnb, and then you could just go to that state and just live in that state. And usually Airbnbs, depending on where you're going at, could be like 5 something. Some of them are 8 something. Airbnbs in Hawaii is expensive as hell. Like that's around about 2K for a month or 3K in a month or something like that. So if you want to like better your life, or if you want to like go somewhere, Airbnb changed the game. You can just go there as long as you have the money. So you can go there, spend your time, and then come back. Or you could do something drastic like I did and just move. You know what I mean? It's up to you. You can do baby steps if that helps, but baby steps get you to the goal. You know? But I am a true believer of you getting out there and doing something. Even if you're afraid, just do baby steps. And you will find out it's an amazing world out there. You meet people like in Arizona. Most people here are nice. Like when people get off the bus, they said thank you, bus driver. In Baltimore, no, they're nasty. They're like I'll give you an example. There was this guy. He wanted to get on the bus in Arizona, right? And he was obviously kind of like scammy. You know, he got a scammy vibe with him. The bus driver said, "No, you cannot." You know what he said? "Okay, then. All right." Right? If this was in Baltimore, the passenger would have said, "F you, I'm getting on this bus," start a fight. He probably had to call the police. Your environment makes a difference. Like where you at is not where it is. I repeat that again. Where you at is not necessarily where it is. You know what I mean? So most people in the world are nice. If you happen to live in areas where, you know, there's a lot of murder and death, like Chicago, Baltimore, DC, New York, those places are, they're rough. Now, me coming from Baltimore and moving to California, that's nothing. That's not even a lateral move. Actually, it's an upgrade. Because Baltimore is horrible. Oh man, like I spent years in Baltimore. How I survived in Baltimore is that I didn't dress really good, even though I was a truck driver and I made good money. I didn't dress good. I didn't wear Jordans. I wear those shoes, Hoka. I don't know if you ever heard of Hoka shoes. Okay, hold on. The Hoka. Okay, now most people don't know about these shoes. Hoka costs $160. Some of them cost $300. And the reason why I wear them because one, they're comfortable, and plus, people in the ghetto they have no idea what hookah shoes are. So to them, they look like orthopedic shoes or something like that. But I don't wear the key things, like Jordans. You know, Jordans will get you killed. Um, Jewelry, no. Rings, no. Watches, no. Now my phone is like $1,600. It's a Samsung Galaxy 24 Ultra with 1 terabyte of memory on it. But most people, they mess with iPhones, so they have no clue that that phone's $1,600 because the storage, you can't tell by looking at the phone. You just gotta know the storage. So I made a serious effort to not look like I have anything. Like, for instance, my laptop, that was like 3K, maybe more now that I upgraded it. But what people are looking at is, oh, is that a MacBook Pro? M4? So if you have a PC, to them, that looks like an ordinary PC. So, like, what I used to do to survive in Baltimore, I would go to work, go get chicken over rice, and I'll go in the house, and that's it. I did not hang on the porch because, I did not talk to any of the women in the neighborhood, because if you talk to a woman in the ghetto, like, the boyfriend will feel some type of way, even if you said hello. You know what I mean? I didn't talk to no women in Baltimore. I didn't date any women in Baltimore except for one. There was one. But I stayed disconnected from that crap, And then I hated the part where you're trying to sleep, and in Baltimore, people ride dirt bikes with no license, unregistered, like 24/7, doing wheelies, and then all the vehicles, all the illegal vehicles in Baltimore that don't have no registration, all of them allowed. All of them allowed. Like they'll take a scooter, right? Because they don't want people to find out it's stolen. They'll take all the cover off of it, so the scooter look like a skeleton, so they can't identify who they stole it from. Or they will have a dirt bike, like you could tell they stole the dirt bike, no tag, no nothing, and it's like 50, 60 of these people doing wheelies, and they're not going anywhere. They're just going around the block all the way up until 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning. I do not miss that. I hated that. Baltimore hands is just tied. They just can't. They just can't get it together. There's no, like, at least in some cities, there's crime and it's organized. Baltimore, crime is not even organized. It's just random, stupid stuff that happens. And if you're caught in the wrong situation, you're done. You're dead. Now there was a shooting on North Avenue in the news, and it was 4 shootings. And from what I'm hearing is, okay, there was a shooting where people pulled up and shot somebody. Then the second shooting was them trying to get them. The third shooting was them trying to get them, and the fourth shooting was them trying to get them. You see how stupid it is. And also, people in Baltimore, they could be on a corner all day, just standing there. They're selling drugs, right? But the cops, they're told not to mess with them or not to do anything. I hate Baltimore so much. It's just, the only good thing about Baltimore is the harbor, and that has its limitations. Like, if you go down the harbor, they have to have police down there because there are people that are in the crowds of like 15, 16 that walks around and mess with people. You know what I mean? How can you enjoy yourself in Baltimore? Baltimore's just trash. And I know people have these little posts saying, oh yeah, Baltimore Ravens. That's it, bro. I mean, that's it. There's nothing sexy about Baltimore at all. There's these other states that destroy. Arizona destroys Baltimore in every way. Nice weather. Of course, you have the summers that are hot, but Baltimore has this thing where the weather just changes over and over again. It's very annoying. Winter, spring, summer, fall, winter, spring, summer, fall, and it doesn't pay attention to like different climates. Like, it could be cold as hell one minute, and then it could be hot, right? One winter could have no snow, another's winter could have like 8, 9 inches. Baltimore is like weird, and every bad thing about the weather, Baltimore has like humidity, freezing. Let me move around a little bit so can I get this. Oh man, okay, there we go. You know, everything you could think of, every bad type of weather you could think of, Baltimore has it. And then if you're in Baltimore, right? If somebody says hello to you or hi to you, get ready. Get ready for begging. Get ready for begging. Usually in Arizona, if somebody said hi to you or whatever, it's usually genuine. Also, I remember I was living in Bethesda, Maryland. Somebody said hi, it's genuine. You know what I mean? But Baltimore is always some scam crap. They trying to get you, or so like for instance, somebody said, "Can I use your phone? I need to make a call." Don't do that. That's scammy. No. So I mean, I deeply hate Baltimore, really do. And I'm from DC. DC and Baltimore are similar in a lot of ways. Like for instance, if DC has a style, like a style that's in style like clothes, Baltimore gets it 2 years later. I don't understand that. It's like Baltimore copies off of DC 2 years later in terms of styles and whatever. Like for instance, in DC was first to have the cops. You know how cops have the always on lights? The lights are always on while they're driving. They had it first, then Baltimore had it. So I don't know. I don't want to be on the east side no more. I'm not coming back to that. I'm not ever going. I don't care what happens in California. I'm gonna stay on the west side. You know, even I think even Tupac was on the east side, and he moved over to the west side. I think Dave Chappelle said Tupac and his mother lived in Baltimore, something like that. And in Baltimore so bad, they moved to Oakland, California. Was it Oakland? I don't know. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. That tells you right there. And right now, it's 1 o'clock at night or whatever, and it's cool. I bet you in Baltimore right now it's freezing. I bet it's some suffering type of weather right now. I refuse to go through another winter of BS because I drive trucks and stuff. Like that stupid weather really affects your money. You know what I mean? So I mean, when I right now I'm studying affiliate marketing and everything is going cool for now. What I'll do is I'll put up some courses or whatever, or I'll start showing those type of videos if you want me to show them. So let me know, leave a comment or whatever, and we'll help each other on the journey. We'll learn together. Yeah. Um, and I don't usually say this, like and subscribe if you want. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, if I irritate you and you don't like me talking, I understand. You know, everybody's not everybody's cup of tea, coffee, liquor, whatever. You know, but I hope you have a good day and think about what I said. Make that move. Like if you don't like your job, you just broke up with someone, or you need a whole new start. It doesn't. Think about it though. It sounds drastic. It sounds crazy, but it's not. Just sell everything on Facebook Marketplace. I wouldn't suggest eBay because eBay fees are ridiculous. Like put everything on Facebook Marketplace, like stuff like couches, tables, whatever. You be surprised. Get straight cash, and then once you sell everything and your place in apartment is empty, and you can just move or get out your lease or whatever. Because sometimes it's about your mental sanity. When you get to the point, because I did that. It took me 6 months to plan this. I sold everything. And once I got down to hardly nothing, I just started giving stuff away. I didn't care. And I started getting excited because it's nothing like a new adventure. You know what I mean? Meet new people. You probably meet that. Because I'm telling you, if you're in Baltimore, New York, and those places I mentioned, I guarantee you, like, you're going to be so used to people being nasty and evil. When you come out to places like Arizona and places where people are nice, it's gonna mess with you. And I used to think it was a guy on YouTube. He said, "Oh man, you come out to Arizona, the stores are neat. Walmart is neat and everything." I thought that was BS. No, that's not BS. No, no, the Walmart and the stores are neat. Like, like the Walmart in Baltimore is trashy, and everything is out of place. Arizona, everything is neat, like neat, organized. It's crazy. And for some reason, there's no kids crying. Well, I mean, you have. Give me a second. Let me get this thing working. Hold on. Why is this not? Okay. Another thing that you're gonna notice too is registers will be open to serve you or to get you checked out. Baltimore, no, no, they don't care. You'll sit there, baby's crying. They don't care about nothing. They don't care about nothing you're going to, whatever. You know what I mean? So yeah, Baltimore's trash. And whoever tries to tell you Baltimore is amazing, they love it there, that is BS. It's nothing. Baltimore's trash. It will always be trash. It's nothing. No, nothing good about it. But like I said, make that step to move and meet new people. Because I'm telling you, that person that you want to meet, or that person that really loves your personality, that person that really likes the way you are, you don't have to change. Is not where you at. Usually, if you want something that's worthwhile, you have to move out of your seat. Yeah, I truly believe that. I truly believe once I go to California and hang out right there, I bet you I'll meet somebody. Watch. Just hang with me. Hang with me. You will see. I'm about to build an empire. Because I've been accumulating knowledge and techniques for building wealth. And I haven't really been applying it like that. But I'm aware of how to do it. It's just that it's kind of okay. This is gonna sound weird though. If you have a job that pays good money, it's kind of hard to pull away from the system when you're not really suffering like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, that. So, but I need just think about it. Plan your escape now. If you, it's called Cheap Flights. The app is called Cheap Flights. Is on Android. Plan your mini vacations. Don't let your weekends be BS. Like you sit on the couch or you watch a movie. Let your weekends be adventures. You know what I mean? Like, or if you can, if you got that type of job where you could add a day on, like it's Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, come back Tuesday. If you do that, fine. Or if you want to go hard, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. You know, I think having a vacation once or twice a year is BS. I also think that when people post these little vacation videos, why not live where you vacation at? You know? But I do see these videos where the guy is posting a video and he's posting these places where he's going, but he's by himself. And the guy that's doing this, I know who this guy is, and I know he doesn't really, it's fake. I'm not talking about faking it and posting online. Oh look, I'm at this hotel. Oh look, I'm eating this food, but you still going back to the job that you hate. Not talking about that. I'm talking about a lifestyle upgrade, and it takes some grit to do that. I finally did it. And I don't know what's gonna happen in California. I don't care. You know? Everything's an upgrade from Baltimore. But I'm gonna go now. And if you like this, like it and subscribe if you want. The subscribers I got right now, I appreciate you. Thank you for rocking with me. The OGs. We're about to make history. Because you know I make beats, right? You know I'm going to make songs. I'm going to do everything I possibly can to max out every ability I have to enjoy life to the fullest. I hope you do the same. And I'll see you at the finish line. Take care.